Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your Love Tarot forecast. This is for July 16th through July 31st, 2019. I'm going to start off by pulling 3 cards to see overall storyline for you guys, regardless of your status, and then I will break it down into singles, dating with no commitment, and then couples that are committed. So Scorpio, let's see what's coming out for you guys. We have challenges. We have old flame, and we have our love story. Okay, so Scorpio, I just have to say right off the bat, regardless of if you are single, dating somebody with no commitment, or you are in a committed relationship with somebody, Scorpio, I definitely see somebody from your past returning, which may complicate things, which may challenge your current connection if you are dating somebody or you're committed to somebody else. Scorpio, I just have to say, I really see like old energies returning to you guys these next 2 weeks. And for some of you, you know, just depending on your current status, this like return is like your one, the one you belong with our love story, because our love story is a card that's about no matter the challenges that we face, we will overcome them. We are meant to be. This is a love story with a long history attached to it, or will have a lot of history to it, okay? Just depending on where you're at. So those of you single or dating somebody without a commitment, whoever is returning to you, I really feel could be like the one you belong with, okay? And it will then, obviously, if you're dating somebody else but not committed, it will challenge you and make you confused and make you question, right? But who's ever coming back in, they're coming back in heavy, Scorpio, and it's like they really believe in their heart that you are the one for them no matter what. Even if you are in a relationship with somebody else, they do not care. It's like, no, Scorpio, you are my one and you are my only, and I want you, and that is that, okay? Now, to break this up and kind of start changing the storyline around a little, this is the card I see for singles. So singles right here, with challenges, I just feel like you might have a lot of attention these next 2 weeks, and it's going to confuse you. Like, who do I belong with? Where do I belong? Because of that, because we have challenges. And if you're single, you're not, you know, committed anywhere. Well, those challenges are coming in because of who's showing up in your life, and it's confusing you. Doesn't mean it's a bad thing, okay? It could just be somebody that you were like, I'll never in a million years date you again, and boom, here they are. Or maybe you meet somebody new and then this old person shows up and you're like, oh, what do I do here? Okay, so singles, I really feel like you're having a lot of attention, as well as some return of past energies, okay? Those of you who are dating with no commitment, you guys have the strongest energy of an old flame returning into your reality, like confessing their love to the ends of the earth, okay? And those of you who are committed, listen, I feel like no matter what challenges you guys may face or have faced, even if it is like an old flame coming back in, causing chaos, you guys, your love is strong enough and you're going to overcome it, and you will prevail. Your relationship will prevail, especially those of you who are like married or together for a really long time and somebody cheated, or, you know, something like that was going on and there's distance or outright disconnection. It's like you guys are going to overcome that and come back together. Your love is stronger. You guys are meant to be, okay? So you will naturally come back together and find the strength within to overcome any challenge that you guys have experienced in the past, okay? So those of you who are committed or separated out of a very serious committed relationship, I feel like you guys are going to overcome whatever it is. I do, with that card right there representing your energy for the last 2 weeks of July specifically. So let's pull some dice. Yeah, because look, this is the dice that represent you, but this is the end. Something that ended in the past, I feel, is resurfacing these last 2 weeks of July. And what is that? That's the Two of Cups. It's a relationship. And next out we have the Queen of Cups, which is also your energy, or could be a fellow water sign that you are dealing with, Cancer or Pisces. And next out we have the Five of Swords here. So listen, Scorpio, what I feel with this is, you know, something's happened here in the past, or something has happened that's caused distance and disconnection. And now whoever that was with, like, they're coming back in strong. Whether you're single, dating somebody, or you're committed, it's like there's some energy coming back in really strong of a person of the past who, like, wants another chance with you truly, wholeheartedly, regardless of what's happened. And for those of you who are committed, you know, this could actually cause some conflict within your current relationship, right? But like I said, I feel like you guys are going to overcome that. Like, regardless, you guys are overcoming that energy, Scorpio. Your love is strong and it will prevail. Okay, so we had the tears, it hurts, that jumped out. And so I know that those of you where there's somebody returning back in from the past, they really miss you, okay? And those of you in committed relationships, if it's somebody on your partner side returning, it obviously causes you pain. If it's somebody returning on your side, which I feel more is the case, it definitely will cause your partner pain, all right? So just be mindful of that. But again, those committed Scorpios, I really feel like who you're committed with is where you belong, okay? Because next out, look at, we have scorned, heartbreak, creating a desire for vengeance. Next out, we have excellent match, best friends and lovers. And lastly, we have empty, feeling sad and broken. All right, so Scorpio, those of you where there is somebody from your past coming in, regardless of what's happened, even if there was some like cheating and chaos in the past, like, it does not matter. Like, they don't care whether they did it or you did it. It's like they are empty and broken and sad without you, and they just want you no matter what, okay? Those of you who are committed, listen, I feel like this right here, excellent match, is talking about how you and this person that you're with are meant to be, and any sort of outside influence, it's going to dissipate, it's going to die. Your guys' love and connection is going to prevail and overcome all of this, okay? So I'm just going to move that over there so I can pull some more cards. But those of you who are single or just kind of dating somebody else with no commitment, I feel like who's ever returning is where you belong, is your one, Scorpio. And you, I mean, you have to gauge it for yourself personally, but based on this reading, I just feel like who you're with is where you belong, or who's returning to you if you're more of a single status, you know, means a lot. And look at this, we have the Five of Swords again, Five of Thoughts. And this, man, you guys just had a falling out, or just not understanding each other. Something has happened here for those of you who are disconnected from this person, and man, they just miss you. And look at healing, recharging, rest. It's a time of healing and recovery. Five of Roses, emptiness, guilt, and security. And lastly, completion, evolution, or elevation, evolution, manifestation. So Scorpio, listen, those of you, and I'm just going to pull this, 10 of emotions, happiness, togetherness, tribe, because those of you who are committed to somebody, I really, oh wow, look at what would be next, twin flame, yep. Scorpio, those of you who are committed to somebody, I really feel like that is where you belong. Unless you've only been there to try to bide your time waiting for your twin flame to return, okay? Scorpio, you know in your heart who is the one for you. And I see a strong element of that coming back into your reality this week, where if you're in a committed relationship, like, you're going to get very real with yourself. And I just feel like who you're with is the one. I mean, unless it's that, you know, scenario where you're just with somebody biding time and then here comes your twin flame, then obviously you know where you belong, okay? But that's just a little scenario that's not applying for everybody. And then those of you who are single or dating with no commitment, I just feel like whoever is showing up in your reality over these next 2 weeks is like, that's who you belong with. And even though you may have a, you know, painful history with this person, a lot has changed, and I do feel like our need for vengeance or revenge, that's dissipating, okay? Because tears and empty, both of you really miss each other. Both of you feel heartache and pain without the other person, okay? And whatever has happened in the past is the past. I just see this beautiful reunion between two people, where it's like, hey, we really screwed it up, but you are where I belong. I don't want to be anywhere in this world without you by my side, is just what I see. The only place I'm having trouble is those of you who are already committed. It's like, I do feel many of you who are committed to somebody, no matter who's returning, like that is where you belong, your current commitment, that's your ultimate happiness, and you'll realize that, okay? Or if, again, like some of you I feel are kind of in a committed relationship, but not really fully vested because your heart still belongs to somebody else. And when that person returns, it is going to cause a lot of complication and challenge for your current committed connection. And you have to decide at that point, Scorpio, which is best for you. You know, the person you believe is your twin flame, or the person that you've started building a life with currently. Like, you have to decide that, okay? I know one of them is definitely where you belong with our love story there, okay? Scorpio, so ultimately, this next 2 weeks of July is becoming very real and true with yourself about who you belong with, who your one is, your twin flame, where you feel like you just fit perfectly. There's no, confusion, even if we don't always get along and different things have happened in the past. You know in your soul who you belong with. And I just think over these next 2 weeks, like that becomes even stronger. And so those of you who are in relationships with people that you don't believe are the one for you, you're going to feel the challenge. You're not going to want it. You're going to want to distance yourself from that because you feel the call of your twin flame, of the one that you truly belong with, okay? And for many of you, I do see a lot of reconciliations and reconnections taking place over this next 2 weeks, okay? And I am sorry that I'm a bit fuzzy on those of you who are committed. Just apply that how it fits, and again, you know in your soul who you belong with, and who is not the right one for you, Scorpio. So I'm just seeing if there's anything else I'm missing before I wrap your reading up. I just see where something has ended in the past and now it's coming back, and this time around it's like truly meant to be, Scorpio. Like the theme of your reading is, it is meant to be, and you will feel it in your soul, and spirit is bringing you guys together, okay? And those of you that are committed, again, I don't know, it could be that you are with the wrong person and the right person showing up, but it feels more like you are with the right person. You may have been going through some conflict and that may have made you question, but by the end of July, you're going to know that you're with the right person, and that's where you belong, no matter what. No matter what, no matter what. Okay, Scorpio? So return of the past, but reconciliations with the one, like who you truly are meant to be with, who will fulfill your heart and soul like no other. And same goes for them with you. There's nobody else in this world like you that fulfills their heart and soul and makes them feel complete within as well. It is time for the ending of a cycle, the old version, the old way, and it's time for a brand new between you and another person. Okay, Scorpio? So those are your messages, Scorpio. I am wishing you all the best. Take care.